What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. Listen to me, and listen to me really good. Because, unfortunately, again, I know a lot need to hear this. No matter a person's disability or no matter, a person's accent, the way they talk, that don't give you any right to be judgmental. Because guess what? Even if a person has a different accent, guess what? They're still 100% human. No matter a person's that have a disability, whether it's, a physical disability, which, those are the ones that disabilities that you can see. Or even if it's not a physical disability that can't be seen. Guess what? That person or those persons, they're 100% normal. Just like you. We're all 100% equal. And deserve the same chances and whatever that may be with as everybody else. No matter what your disability is, you're just as equal. For example, and 100% truth, I'm 36, and yet I still have never been dates or relationships. Or relationship, because there's only going to be one. Now, have I tried? Yes. But I find out a lot of it is people look at the looks and they see that, Zach's got a wheelchair. Okay. Turning down. It's no big deal. Guess what? It is a big deal. Because I see those people that turn me down, but as soon as they turn me down, they go for the next person who might not have a job or anything, but yet they're walking. And they say, get a job, that'll change. No, it don't change. So many people out here in this world are too focused on a person's looks to realize that they're the person that they're judging is 100% human. And that's exactly what we all are. We're all 100% human. With a 100% different, but 100% true story about us. And you know what? It sucks. It freaking sucks. I had, which I know I've mentioned this a couple times. I've got a buddy of mine that's a few years younger than me that has cerebral palsy. And you know what? He went through the same things. Yes, he's walking. But because of his cerebral palsy, You know, he might walk a little different, but you know what? He's still 100% human. Just like myself that's in a wheelchair, or anybody. You know, and still today, even though, I'm not able to get in my truck yet, I'm still fighting to get to get my strength back and get, all my strength back to where I can do that again. But still today, I look at that person, as I mentioned a little bit ago, I look at them not just as a friend, but I look at that person as a brother too. And you know what? That person, I'm not gonna mention names, but that person, also got bullied. And bullied enough to the last time that he got bullied, scared. He was scared. Because he didn't think he was going to be here anymore. Because that's what that bully told him. You tell anybody, you ain't going to be here no more. That's what he told me that this bully said. Now, with that said, he ran to me. And told me about it. And told me what all was going on. And I was able to, say, okay, meet me at such and such place. And somebody brought him, to where I had him meet me at. And with that said, the reason why I had that done is because I knew from what he told me that there was a person that I could get him to, to tell a name to. So that's what happened. I got him, to the right person to tell that name to. And like I said, the next day, it started happening again until somebody was right there and was able to stop that situation from happening. But long story short, I get a call I got a text that night or that evening. Well, that afternoon, because it was more afternoon, and said, "Can I call you?" I thought. My first thought was thinking, "Uh-oh, it's he's got bullied again." And guess what? I said, "Sure, go ahead and call me." So he calls me and says, "I just want to say thank you, big brother, for saving my life." Now keep in mind, we're not related, we're not blood related, But it was, a situation that he was scared of. And I'm the one that he trusted. And I got him to the right person, to talk to. And then after that, he says, thank you for saving my life. Thank you for saving my life, big brother. And as I call him now, my little brother. Again, no. We're not related. We're not blood related at all. But he still looks at me as a big brother. As I look at him as a little brother. So with that said, how you treat someone says a lot about you and a little about them, because no matter what, no matter whether a person is one that, that can't talk, maybe, maybe they're deaf. And I'm not trying to put labels on nobody. But with that said, again, I'm not sure how to word that. But again, guess what? They're still 100% human. Just as a person walking, whether you're walking, you're in a wheelchair, you walk with a walker, crutches, or whatever the case may be. Just because you have a walker, just because you have crutches, or just because you have a wheelchair, or like I said, whatever the case may be, you're still 100% human with a 100% different, but 100% true story about you. Like I said, for me, being 36 and having a wheelchair, yes, I've had my rough days. I've had my setbacks. More setbacks than a lot of people have. But take this wheelchair away from me, and what do you have? A normal human being. Just like, take for example, like the YouTube videos that you see me post when I'm out of the wheelchair, when I'm sitting on the edge of my bed. As I do a lot of times to, when I post to YouTube. Again, when I do that, I don't have nobody, nothing behind me, to keep me from, falling backwards or anything, That's me out of the wheelchair. So think about that. You take the wheelchair away, what do you have? You have a 100% different, but 100% true story about you. There's just that's 100% human. There's no other way to say it. I mean, the only thing different, if there's anything different, is a piece of metal, having a wheelchair. It's the only difference. No matter who a person is, no matter a person's disability, we're all human. We're all 100% human, but they're 100% different, but 100% true story about us. And no matter a person's disability, they deserve the same chances as everybody else. And yeah, I will admit, it bugs me to say this. It gets to me. Because, like I said, I've been through it for 36 years. Well, I had my first crush in the 5th grade. And after that, it just kind of downhill, I guess, is the best way to say it. But you know what? There was no reason for it. Too many people were focused on the fact of, I got a wheelchair. I get that. And, nobody had to say that. That was just one thing that I could always tell. And the reason why I say that is, again, actions speak louder than words. So, with that said, again, before you think about, judging somebody, or maybe you're somebody that's, like I said this, maybe you're somebody that's walking, and maybe you know somebody that's in a wheelchair, for example, and that person in a wheelchair tries to ask you out. They try to ask you to be their, their girlfriend, or whatever the case may be, or they ask you to marry them, or what. And I'm just giving you examples, because these are, things that I would love to have too. Before, you judge somebody, think about that. Because, again, just because somebody has a walker, or maybe a cane, or crutches, or even a wheelchair, or maybe they have a prosthetic leg, or a prosthetic arm. Before judging somebody, think about that. Think, you know what? Yeah, they've got a prosthetic leg or prosthetic arm, or they're walking with a walker, or they've got a wheelchair. Guess what? There's a 100% different, but 100% true story about that person. And I'm not saying it's going to be a story about that person that you're going to understand completely, off the, right off the bat. And that's okay. But with that said, ask questions. If you got questions, maybe about that person's disability, or, just in general, just anything about that person, ask them. Because you'll be shocked when you find out, oh shit, that person is just the same as me. Huh. Okay. Because, like I said, just because a person's disability doesn't make them any less of a human. Doesn't make them any different of a human. That's just the cards that they were dealt with. And think about it this way. Again, I know I've said this before, but take the cards you're dealt with, play those cards. At first, no, that hand of cards that you're playing may not be the best cards. But sooner or later, that hand of cards that you were dealt with will will and can and will turn into the best cars. You know, think about it that way. You know, ladies, this one's especially for you. Yeah, I get it. You know, so many women, think, we can turn that person down and they won't say nothing. It ain't gonna faze them. Well, I got news for you. It does. It does faze a person. And with that said, you might be talking to me about it, face to face. And, you might not see, tears in my eyes. And I'm one of those that, I very rarely cry and show tears in front of people. Unless it's like a, funeral. In other words, especially like when I lost my dad or my grandparents. Yeah, there was tears. But I mean, situations like this, it's just like, I'm so used to it. Because that's all I've ever known. And that's what I'm saying to you. I'm not just trying to ramble on about me, but I'm trying to get you to think on any situation. Not just me, no. I mean, there's more people out there with different, situations as well. So it's not just about me, it's everybody. I just use my situations because, I don't know everybody's situation. I only know my situation, what I'm dealt with. So, before you judge somebody, or you think about or you think about judging somebody, think about this. Yeah, they have a disability. But what's behind that disability? And what's behind that disability is a person. A 100% different, with a 100% different, with a 100% true story about us. So before you actually judge a person, remember that. Okay? This person has a disability, or that person has a disability. But at the same time, we all have a 100% different, but also 100% true story about us. Also, like I say, if there's anything that you would like to hear, let me know. And I'll get that done for you. Again, especially if it's going to help you. Let me know. For real. And I will get that done for you. Also, again, when I respond to your comments and I see that you have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. Also, again, with all that said, let me know your thoughts and things that you would like to hear, and because I'll get that done for you. So with that said, keep going, keep being you, keep your chin up. I know, easier said than done. I get that, trust me. But keep your chin up. Stay smiling. Because remember, the people that really will that do tear you down, that try to be a judgmental, sooner or later, karma's got them. Because karma always wins. But with that said, I appreciate all the love, all the comments, the shares, all the subscribers, and all of the views. Wow. But until next time, keep smiling. Keep being you. I appreciate y'all watching. And let's get it.